Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside.
Hello my loves, and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. I have been wanting to start this channel now for so long, and I'll explain the reason behind the name of my channel, what my channel is going to be about, what you can expect in my daily videos, which you can probably have a hint from what I'm doing right now. But I also ask that you all bear with me in this learning curve, because making these videos are brand new to me. I have a brand new tripod for my phone and I don't know if I like how it is. So it's going to be a lot of trial and error, and probably a lot of swapping around and different kind of views and layouts for the first few videos until I get a good routine on how I like my videos to be set out and created. So anyway, getting into the videos. The reason why I named my channel Never Bored is probably because, as you can see, I'm into a lot of hobbies. Now, one of the main reasons why I wanted to start a YouTube channel is to be able to track my progress on these hobbies myself, as well as sharing them with you all. And I love talking about all these things that I like to do, so like adult colouring and cross stitching, planning, reading, and the communities behind them all are just amazing, like on Facebook and Instagram and everything like that, and on YouTube. I watch a lot of people's YouTube videos where they're doing stuff like these, and it's just lovely to be able to talk to other people that like the same things as you, because I'm sure we all know, talking to the people at home, like my partner and stuff, bless him, he understands as much as he can and he'll support me and everything and show interest, but at the end of the day it's not the same as it's talking to somebody that does it themselves every day, so you can swap like ideas and techniques and ask for help kind of thing. So I encourage everybody that does all the same kind of hobbies as me to start a conversation, ask me questions, drop by, have a chat, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever you like to do, and just here to have a good time, really. Track how I do with the YouTube videos, how I do with my colouring, because my colouring, like, obviously we've all kind of done colouring our whole life since we were a child, and then it kind of dwindles away as you become an adult and life gets too busy, which happened to me. But then I picked up a few more colouring books probably about 3 or 4 months ago now, and ever since then, like, I have not put them down, and I've kind of discovered a whole new world with adult colouring, because like before I saw all of the adult colouring books that were kind of like Zen tangles or like the mandalas and stuff like that, like the repetitive patterns that you can see, and I really don't really find them very fun. I don't enjoy doing them at all. I kind of start one and then can't bother to finish it because they're really fiddly, and like the end thing, like the end result isn't really something that you want to go around and show people, because there's nothing, well, I don't think anyway. Like, some people probably do amazing creations with them, I'm not putting it down or anything, but it's not the kind of picture when I finished it I'd go and say like, oh my, like, look at this, look what I've done. Whereas these kind of colouring books that I've found through the community, like this one's called Ivy and the Inky Butterfly by Joanna Basford, I do find myself kind of showing off my finished pieces, not because I think they're amazing or anything, just because I think other people would find them more interesting to look at and kind of see. They challenge me a bit more, like adding shadows and highlights, and I am by far not a professional in anything. Like, this is all just self-taught. I'm just practicing every day, nothing's perfect. Like, there's loads of mistakes I see in all of my projects, but at the end of the day, we're here to have fun. It's relaxing, and at the minute it's taking my mind off of the coronavirus, so all things help. So I'm interested to find out what you all like. Please drop some comments at the bottom of the video and let me know what your favourite hobbies are, what your favourite colouring books are, what your favourite books are, if you do cross stitching, if you don't, if you do other hobbies like sewing, quilting. I'm literally interested in all of them. And I don't know about any of you people, but I see a new hobby that someone's doing, not new, but like new to me. I see a hobby that someone's doing that I don't currently do, and then I suddenly become crazy interested in it, and then I have to try it, and I start buying everything to do with it, and then before I know it, I've got 50 million items ready to start this new hobby, and then that becomes my kind of newest addiction for the next few months, which is what's happened with colouring. I discovered all these colouring books that I really liked, and then that's suddenly just taken over my life, and now I've got about 50 colouring books. that are like taking over my shelves. So yeah. Now I do other hobbies like I've mentioned as well, so I love reading, so I'm going to be doing, well, hopefully some videos on here sharing my favourite books and just generally chatting about the book community and some of the latest books, what I think of them, what books I have on my shelves, so just having a general chat about that. I also have been doing for many years now cross stitching, and I actually have a little home run business to do with that, but I'll share that another day. I'm not here to self promote my little business, but I did start the business from my love of cross stitching. That's where it came from, and it was always a risky thing, turning a hobby that you enjoy into a business, because a lot of people say, well, then you won't enjoy your hobby, it's taking away the fun of it. But I've tried really hard to keep it kind of separate, to keep what I do in the business and my actual cross stitching separately. But I found that obviously running a business is taking a lot of time away from me doing cross stitching, but then also discovering colouring didn't help with that either. But I'm hoping to get a load of videos up here as well where I'll show you my current works in progress of my stitching, my whole stitches stash, because that's pretty epic. I've got a lot of stuff to do with cross stitching, a lot of charts, a lot of kits that haven't been started that need starting, just a lot of crap building up, but it's fun crap. And then another passion of mine is planning, which again I have got another home run business to do with planning, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about planning itself, which I don't know if a lot of people do really know, like when I say planning, like what do you even mean? You've just got like a diary and writing it, which yes and no. It's more like, it's kind of just making planning your daily activities more fun or more enjoyable, to try and promote me actually doing planning every day, because it's quite easy to just like put your planner down, not writing it ever again after the first like month of the year, which I still probably do quite a lot. But there's a whole world to do with planning, which I'll share on here as well in some videos. But mostly involves like you can get a lot of stickers, which is what I make and sell, but you can get a lot of stickers to put in your planners and a lot of kits to cover the pages so that you can have them in the themes that you like each week. You can have them like layouts that you like each week, and there's a lot of like stickers that are kind of like functional stickers, where anything you can think of that you'll be doing, any activity in the day, any appointments, I'm betting you there's a sticker that you can find for it. So it makes it more enjoyable, because we all have a lot of stuff we have to do every day, and sometimes keeping on top of our appointments and stuff can be quite difficult, so why not make remembering them fun? And I actually find it quite addictive as well, planning. You'll probably find, if you did start it, or if you do it, that once you've got a planner, you probably want a lot more planners, and then you want a lot of stickers to use in the planners, so it is a problem. But anyway, as you can see here today, I am colouring for you all. Now this probably isn't the best camera angle, so I am really sorry about that. I'm here in my craft shed that my lovely partner got for me, and this is basically my area where I come out here, separate it from the business, because that's really important, and have a bit of downtime, have a bit of me time, do my crafts and activities that I enjoy doing, that's a break from home and the business. So like I said, this is Ivy and the Inky Butterfly by Joanna Basford. This is her colouring book, and it's got some lovely gold foil on the front there. It's so pretty, and there's a magical tale to colour, and there's like a story throughout, all to do with like butterflies and insects and stuff. There's a few other pages that I've done, which I will do a video showing all my finished pages and all my colouring books that I currently have, but I just wanted to do a really quick introductory video for my channel here. And what better way than to show you one of the crafts that I'm going to be filming. Now I know some of you might only be on YouTube because you only want to look at reading videos, or you only want to look at cross stitch videos, or only want to look at colouring videos, so I understand that. And what I'm going to do is create separate playlists for them all, so you'll be able to click on a playlist and just see all of one craft if you really want to. So don't worry about that, if they're all going to get mixed and matched and jumbled up. You'll be able to click on a playlist and just watch what you enjoy to watch, if you even want to stick around, that is. I'll quickly go over a little bit of what I'm doing here. So this is just a random page that I just flicked through and just decided, right, this is the page I'm doing today. There's no thought behind it really. There's just like, this is how I feel today. And I've used Prismacolor Premier pencils. This is one of them. So this is what they look like. And for some reason my pencil sharpener leaves like a million line around the end. I can't remember the size of the box that I've got. One sec, I'll just have a look. Yeah, so it's 150 different colours in the biggest Prismacolor Premier collection that you can get, but you can get all different sizes. If you don't want 150, you can get like 20, 50, whatever you prefer really, but I got the 150 just because, I don't know, because I just need every colour because I'm greedy. But on the pencil, it tells you the, it's shining on the light here, the brand name, and then you've got the colour name, which this one is Ginger Root. See if you can see it there, it's a bit, yep, it's focusing, Ginger Root. And then you've got the code at the end, so this one's PC1084, so that's just a way of you to be able to relate the colours to the code. So say you want to use a certain colour, people might be like, right, I'm using this one on this page, and you can look up the code number and see what it is in your collection. But what I would do is I'll go through all my pencils and pens and everything in another video as well, and show you my whole collection, because that's ever growing. And then, like, getting back to this page, I've also used what's called a Posca pen to do the highlights. So this is what it looks like. You can get them in all different sizes, bigger than this, smaller than this. I've got a bigger one here, so there's a big size difference. So they're basically paint pens, and a lot of people do like to use them to do the highlights, because if you're using dark pencil colours, it will still show the white over the top, so you can still see the highlights and stuff. Some people use gel pens, which I've just had a new one come in the post today. So this is a Uniball Signo. It's just like a white gel pen, which people like to use that as well, or instead of the Posca pens. And then obviously I just use an electric eraser, and then I've got a small eraser for the little fiddly bits that I've gone over the lines. This one's just called a Mono 0 by Tombow eraser, so it's a really small one. It's got a million bits in the end, so you can just like click it through and you get refills come with it. So yeah, this is the page that I'm currently working on. You'll see updates of this currently on my Instagram page. At the bottom it's just JADET20, and on there is where I'm sharing all my progress with colouring and everything. Now, as you can see here, I've gone outside the lines and stuff like that. Now that might annoy some people, it does annoy me, but I'm not worried. I would normally erase that if it was going to be a problem, but all these lines around in between these blocks, I haven't decided, but I'm going to be colouring them in some way, whether it's with like pearlescent paints or black or white or something, so they'll be covered up, so don't stress too much over them. But as you can see here, these white bits is where I've used the Posca pen just to go over the top of the pencils to show highlights. And the same with the dragon. I am in love with this dragon. It took a lot of layering, so I started with the lightest of the purples and just kept layering and layering more and more pencil on top, and it's completely filled any of the little gaps, because sometimes what you'll find colouring is there's some, like, from the grain of the paper there's tiny bits of like white dots that still show through, but if you keep going over layers and layers and building the colours up, it should cover up those dots. But I'll see if I can zoom in here for you and show you better the dragon. I just love it so much. Like I say, I'm still learning, so I'm sorry about all the really bad camera work. So yeah, I'm working through this bit by bit. I haven't finished that, that's what I was doing today, but I'm wanting to make these writing bits kind of look antique and like old paper. And then here I've done a bit of an autumn theme with the autumn leaves. These, I wanted to do all these insects and make them all look like bumblebees, even though they're probably not, but I don't know what they were. And then we've got mushrooms on the top with some more leaves, and then you've got the leaf vines down the side. So I'm hoping next time you see me to do a colouring, I'll have this page finished. But yeah, welcome everyone to my new YouTube channel. I hope you enjoy. If you have any video suggestions, please let me know, and please, if you would like to hang around, hit the subscribe button and like my video, and go give me a follow on social media, just even if it's just to say hi. I love talking to other people in the same communities and the same crafts and hobbies as me, so I would love to meet you all. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.